Good evening, fans. Starting lineup before we start tonight's game. If Ball County will please line up. First three batters for the Tigers in the first inning: Brunson, Seals, and Buck.
Test, 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 test,
The final score from the girls
test,
regional basketball game: UMS-Wright 48, Central Tuscaloosa 41.
test, test, test. I want this work.
Leading off for Baldwin County in the first inning, number 20, center fielder Justin Brunson.
Test, Test. Test.
Good.
Finish it. Concentrate. Bet.
All right. Sounds like there's a little bit, but let me turn this down just a tad bit. Maybe that'll work. We'll find out. All right. So, forgot to get my lineup from Coach today, however, but does sound like there is a little bit more sound today. So, while we are at the break, right now going into the bottom of the first inning here at UMS-Wright Preparatory School, I am going to take an audio break for at the moment and go get my lineup and everything now that everything has been set up. So, that being said, Trip Wilson here on the Tighter Sports Network, bringing you some baseball action tonight from across the bay in Mobile.
Up and the stock market's down, and you're only getting mugged if you go downtown. I live back in the woods, you see, a woman and the kids and the dogs and me. I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country boys can survive. I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do.
Leading off for the Bulldogs in the bottom of the first, center fielder 14, Cole Blaylock. Shortstop number 1, Pearson Eichner. Now batting for the Bulldogs, their first baseman, 19, Cam Snipes. DH 15, Maddox Bruns. Pitcher number 4, Seth Barney. Third baseman 25, Trey Singleton. After 1 inning of play, Bulldogs 1, Tigers 0.
nothing against the number 1 team in 5A, according to the Alabama Sports Writers Association. Chilly night here off O'Shell Road. Not sure exactly what the temperature is, but do know that it is chilly. So that's really about it. So I got lineup finally from Coach. Sorry about the delay. Had a little bit of technical difficulties before we came into tonight's matchup, which was unfortunate. However, if you are paying attention, listening tonight, please let us know in the comments if you're having difficulty hearing us, understanding anything it is that we may be saying. Please just let us know.
Pitcher number 5, Canyon Odom.
Now batting second baseman, Caden Odom. And it's going to be called strike 1. Oh, and it looks like Odom is going to call a time, step out of the batter spots. Tigers and the black tops, orange trimming around the numbers and the letters. Just an outline look tonight. And the Billy Pants going to be called strike 2. Got him swinging on that one. Looks like UMS is coming with the pitch. Oh, and it's going to be in the dirt. Ground 3, ball goes away. Odom taking the run to first, but not going to get in time as the first out of the second inning comes in.
Third baseman number 10, Trevor Murphy.
And Murphy, third baseman, coming up for the Tigers. All right. I'd like to say hello to all 5 that happen to be watching with us today, straight up live. I know it's been a while since we've been able to broadcast the game, but hopefully that will be changing soon as it comes in. Going to be a ball. So currently 2 balls, no strikes for the Tigers, for Brunson at least. Excuse me, for Trevor Murphy. And the pit, it's going to be inside, ball 4. So Murphy heads down to first. Coming up next, we have our designated hitter, Chance Briers.
DH number 15, Chance Briers.
Going to be coming up to the plate. So going to attempt to pick off Murphy at first. However, he was able to get back in time.
I don't know. He needs 3 strikes, though.
Alright, now that the pitcher is back. So I still experience a little bit of technical difficulties. Just trying to make sure that I'm able to get my sound. Alright, sweet. And now that I've checked it, it seems like y'all are able to hear what it is that I am getting at. Alright. So now we're back once again here, and UMS going to try to get Murphy over at first, however, unable. He's back. And it's going to be called strike one. So coming up to the count, 1-1, 1 out here at the top of the second here in UMS. All right, it's going to be strike two. All right, hopefully for the start of the next inning, I will be able to get with those at UMS for a lineup so that way I can announce their names as well. Once again, I know it's been a while since we've been able to stream a game live here on the Tiger Sports Network. So we'd like to thank all of you who were able to join us. Hopefully become a more regular recurrence. However, Bryce strikes out there, gives 2 outs to the Tigers. Now coming up next, our catcher, Josh Minshew.
Number 14, catcher, Joshua Minshew.
All right, gonna be ball one. Ooh, looks like it's gonna be down in the dirt. No, it's no hit. Minshew, so he gets hit by a pitch, kind of walk on down to first base. And now coming up, we have Blake Perkins, our right fielder, coming up for the Tigers, number 1. So, and if you haven't noticed, if you're curious as to when the Tigers will be back in action in any of our athletic programs, be sure to check the ticker down at the bottom. Now we have a full slate of games coming up next week with JV baseball, softball, varsity baseball, boys and girls soccer coming up, as well as Monday. It's going to be strike one, and UMS's hat just comes right out the pitcher. All right, so we'll have Monday, 9 o'clock, we'll have a special presentation of our National Honor Society. The induction ceremony will be streamed live here on the Tiger Sports Network beginning at 9 o'clock. So if you have a student or a child or a family member, or you really just don't have anything else to do at 9 o'clock on Monday morning, feel free to drop in and watch our National Honor Society induction. It'll be for the juniors, seniors, and sophomores from this year and last year, how we were unable to hold the Mitchell's going to be throwing that at first, and it looks like, he is safe. All right, there we go. So, runner still on first and second, 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes for Perkins. But yes, be sure to catch our National Honor Society induction for both the 2020 and 2021 class. And Minshew's Perkins going to be called out, strike 3. Going to bring an end to the inning. At least the top of the inning here at UMS-Wright. All right, and so while we got a break, I'm going to go up to the press box to see if I will be able to obtain a copy of their roster. So, I shall return, guys. All right, and welcome back, Tiger fans. Currently, still 1-0. Nope, excuse me, 1-1 here in lovely Mobile, Alabama, for tonight's matchup between the Ballin Tigers and the UMS-Wright Bulldogs. As we enter into the top of the third inning, your score: Ballin County 1, Bulldogs 1. All right, coming up to bat for the Tigers, we have our,
Leading off,
Blake Perkins.
Justin Brunson.
Center fielder Justin Brunson up to bat for the Tigers. Ooh, and it's going to be low, ball 1. Ooh, gonna go right past him. Gonna be straight 2. Gonna bounce off the catcher's gear. Runs to it, gets it. Gonna call time. Looks like they have a little bit of a powwow there at the pitcher's mound. So, or at least a family gathering. All right, so gonna move over and looks like we are getting back to action here at UMS-Wright. Ooh. Pitcher steps off the mound a little bit. Comes back to it. Looks like Brunson is ready. Pitch, and it's going to be low. Going to be ball 2. Going to be 2-1 for Brunson. Ooh, going to be low again. Ball 3. So Brunson facing a 3-1 count. Off of Farney, the pitcher for the Bulldogs. Ooh, going to be high. So looks like Brunson is going to make his way down to first. Oh, and there's the correction on the score. Little mishap on the scoreboard there. It is actually 2-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. Farney's going to try to get Brunson over at first, however, is unsuccessful. it's going to be down and low. Ball 1. It's going to be ball 2. All right, but hey, we'd like to hear from you. If you're happen to be watching live on the Tighter Sports Network. So, all right, looks like Farney's ready to bring the pitch. Ooh, it's going to be down and low, ball 3. So, Seals currently facing a 3-0 count. All right. Yeah, let's see what all goes on here as Brunson gets the lead. Pitch. And it's going to be ball 4. So we got runners on first and second as Seal makes his way down following the walk. Now coming up next we have our shortstop, Reese Buck.
Reese Buck.
All right, Farney. Looks like he's getting ready to bring the pitch. Shows bunt. Oh, nope, get pulled back, and it's going to be ball 1 for Buck. All right. Buck showing bunt once again, and it's going to be good. Catcher throws it down, however, a little bit off target as Brunson is able to get back to second base safely. Going to be just a little bit of an up fire straight up to the pitcher for the Bulldogs. And Buck is going to bring us our first out of the 3rd inning. All right, now up batting now, our first baseman, Bryce Epperson. Oh, it's going to be down and low, ball 1. All right. Right. Farney's getting ready to bring it. Ooh, it's going to be down. It's going to be hit down towards the second baseman. Looks over, throws it out, and while the runners do advance to second and third, however, that does bring us the second out of the inning. Number 5, we got Canyon Odom, our pitcher, coming up to bat for the Tigers. Ooh, it's going to be down a little low. Ball 1 for Odom. Oh, all right, and Farney gets a strike on the board as he somehow slings his hat off. It happened a lot the other night. One of MGM's pitchers, don't remember his name, hat came off at least 5 times during the game. So, not sure if it's just hats are a little big this year or really what it is, but I will say it is neat watching. Maybe a little bit of intimidation factor as he throws strike 2 to Odom. And is going to be fouled back towards the net. So he's able to stay alive here in the hit. Excuse me, on the pitch. Whatever. Losing my mind here. Alright, so Odom still up the bat, facing a 1-2 count with 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. Oh, and it's going to be down and low. Ball 2. Ball gets away a little bit from the catcher. However, he's able to find it and toss it right on back to Farney, the pitcher for the Bulldogs. All right, 2-2 count here in the top of the third for Odom. Oh, and Odom is going to foul it back, so he's able to stay alive. All right, 2-2 count here for Odom. Oh, and he's going to foul it right back again. So too bad this isn't cricket. We'd have a lot of points right now up on the board. All right, so I'd once again thank all of you for joining us here on the Tiger Sports Network. So as Farney is able to receive a new copy, a new ball from the umpire. All right, and pitch. Oh, and it's going to be fouled off again towards my car. And luckily it goes in the opposite direction. All right, sweet. All right, so currently facing a 2-2 count and what seems to be Canyon's 18 strike attempts. Huge lead for Buck on second base. Oh, he's going to be hit down to the shortstop. Little hopper. Is he going to get there? Yes, he is! Woo! And the Tigers are on the board here in the top of the third inning. Brunson is able to come around and get one in for the Tigers as as Odom is able to pick up the RPI.
Third baseman. Number 10, Trevor Murphy.
What I do? There it is. All right, now Trevor Murphy up for the Tigers, our third baseman. Ooh, looked a little low, but hey, the umpire calls strike one. All right. All right, we got juice to the laptop now. All right, so Trevor Murphy, our third baseman, facing a 1-1 count.
Hey, keep it right there.
Ooh, a little bit of a breaking ball, throw down to second, and he is going to be safe, is what it is called. So Odom able to make his way over to second, so now we got runners in at second and third base. We have third baseman Trevor Murphy up at the plate facing a 2-1 count. Oh, and it's going to be high. He's swinging at it. So Murphy finding himself in a 2-2 count, 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. So let's see what all it can come to. Of course, I'm afraid to really say much. Baseball shirt. Ooh, and he's going to get hit, which will load the bases for designated hitter Chance Bryers coming up to bat for the Tigers. All right, and as we do this, looks like the head coach for the UMS Bulldogs going to step out to the mound to have a discussion with his pitcher. With that, I will be taking a break. Here in the top of the third inning, your score: Tigers 1, Bulldogs 2. Looks like there's going to be a pitching change for the Bulldogs. Got number 21.
21, Sam Norris.
Sam Norrelson. All right. Don't know anything about the kid, as I don't teach him. So, with that being said, just a reminder that for those of you that happen to be watching, we do have our virtual National Honor Society induction ceremony will be taking place Monday at 9 a.m., February 22nd. We'll be broadcasted here live on the Tiger Sports Network. So feel free to drop in at 9 o'clock, be able to watch it. All right, and as you notice down on the bottom, we have current events that are going on all next week, as well as Saturday for the Tigers. We have both of our girls and boys soccer programs who actually are taking on MGM tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to get a score update from them soon. But yes, they'll be in action next week, as well as our varsity baseball program will be in action Monday on the road at Saraland. And it looks like we are about to come back to action as Briars makes his way back up to the batter's box. By the way, guys, it is a little chilly outside. Not sure exactly how cold. Wasn't able to check the weather forecast. So, next time I will remember to bring gloves and probably a space heater. Oh, and it's going to be hit foul. All right, which brings the count to a 0-1. Once again, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning for the Tigers. Oh, it's going to be inside. All right, catcher for the Bulldogs walks out to have a chat with his pitcher. All right, looks like we're getting ready for back in action for 1-1 count. And the pitch. Ooh, should be outside. Did he go? Oh, and the up is going to say that he did. So it brings us to a 1-2 count for Briars. All right, and catcher's gone back again. All right, looks like we're getting ready. 1-2 count for Briars here in the top of the 3rd. Ooh, it's going to be low. Ooh, it's going to get away from the catcher. However, Brunson decides to stay at 2-2 count. Pitch, and it's going to be strikeout. Caught him looking. So that being said, that brings us to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Your score: Tigers 1, Bulldogs 2. All right, once again, we'd like to welcome you out to Radcliffe Field here on the campus of UMS-Wright for tonight's matchup between the Tigers as well as the UMS Bulldogs. Up now for the Bulldogs, we have number 19, Cam Snipes.
Cameron Snipes.
Ooh, gonna be a little bit of a breaking ball. However, it goes a little low. Ball one for Snipes. Ooh, gonna be low again. Ball two. It'll be hit. Shortstop gets it. Tosses it over to Buck. Tosses it over to first baseman Epperson, able to record the out for the Tigers.
Number 15, DH, Maddox Bruns.
All right, now batting for the Bulldogs, number 15, Maddox Bruns, the designated hitter. Ooh, he's going to foul it straight back. So gives us an 0-1 count here in the bottom of the third with one out. And with the pitch, ooh, it's going to be fouled off towards the Tiger dugout on the first base side. Interesting fact, apparently the first base side used to be the home dugout for the Bulldogs until this year. Which got changed. So if you're able to ever make it out here for a game, you'll notice that the first base bleachers are about twice the size as the third base. And it looks like Odom is going to get Bruns out for, get the strikeout. Now up to bat, Seth Farney for Bulldogs. Quick pitch by Odom. He's going to hit low, and he's going to hit it deep out into right center field. Going to go back. Center fielder Brunson gets it in, and it looks like Farney's going to get in for a double for the Bulldogs. Now you'll have Trey Singleton coming up to bat for the
25, Trey Singleton.
Bulldogs. And I apologize for not so great view. It's going to be strike one. Got a one-man crew here tonight. As I said earlier in the broadcast, has been a little while since we have been able to get the Tiger Sports Network up and running. Oh, and it's going to be strike two. Odom throws it down a little bit outside, but I guess it happened to catch the plate as Singleton is down 0-2. Oh, and he's going to hit it right back to Odom, who's going to get it and toss it over to Epperson to record the third out on the inning. That brings us to still the same score. Tigers 1, UMS 2. As we head into the top of the fourth.
After 3 complete innings, Bulldogs 2, Tigers 1. You're up for Baldwin County in the top of the fourth. Big Minshew, Perkins, and Brunson.
So as we head into the top of the fourth inning here at Radcliffe Field on the campus of UMS-Wright Preparatory School over across the bay in Mobile. So, all right, and it looks like I just got a text from my brother's fiance saying that this is cracking her up. So, glad you enjoyed the broadcast there, Whitney. All right, and it looks like 21, who I do not have a number, who I do not have a name for. Let me check. Roster is going to stay on the mound for the Bulldogs. It's going to be Sam Norris is pitching for the Bulldogs currently. All right, let's see, Sam Norris.
Catcher number 14, Joshua Minshew.
And now Minshew up to bat for the Tigers here in the top of the 4th inning. And it's going to be ball 1 for Minshew. Norris with the pitch, and it's going to be hit back. Going to be a foul ball. Brings us to a 1-1 count for Minshew. Norris. Looks like he's getting ready to bring the pitch. Going to be, low and outside. Ball 2. Got a 2-1 count for Minshew. No outs, no one on base. Oh, and instead he get hit right outside, down to the left fielder. Minshew's going to make his way over to first, and it's going to be safe for a single. That's going to bring up number 1, Blade Perkins, our right fielder for the Tigers. Now we got a little conference with, not sure what's going on with the umpire. All right. Perkins to bat now for the Tigers. Ooh. Going to be tied, however, Minshew is back in time for the pickoff. Let me get that spin a little quicker. Whoa. Did not want that to happen. Ooh, it's going to be a butt. Did it get? Oh, and it's going to be in the dirt. However, it looks like he's going to be out at first. But Minshew able to advance to second, which brings up our center fielder, Justin Brunson.
Center fielder number 20, Justin Brunson.
With 1 out in the inning. All right. Get ready to go. Ooh, gonna be right down this middle. Strike 1 call for Brunson. All right, 0-1 count. Ooh, gonna be low, gonna get away. Oh, and Minshew's gonna go. Oh no, he's decided to stop, slow up a little bit. Looks like, is he going to get there? No, unfortunately, he's going to be called out at third. A little hesitant there at the beginning of the steal attempt. So that's going to bring us to 2 outs for the Tigers here in the top of the 4th inning. So, Brunson still batting for the Tigers. Oh, gonna be low. Ball 1. Oh, and Brunson's gonna foul it back. hit the net. That brings us to a 1-2 count here, 2 outs, top of the 4th inning. Ooh, pitch looked good, however, brings us 3-2, full count, 2 outs for, for Brunson. Oh, and it's going to be high, ball 4. Brunson going to make his way down to first base. That brings up our second baseman, Bradley Seals.
At the plate, number 23, the second baseman for the Tigers, Brady Seals.
All right. 2 outs here, top of the 2nd. Oh, and it's going to be driven out to left field. Got a hold. Runners a hold. That'll put Brunson out at 2nd. Get Seals with the single to 1st. That'll bring up number 11, the shortstop, Reese Buck, who was, I believe, hit by a pitch on his last at-bat attempt.
Shortstop, number 11, Reese Buck.
All right, let's see what he gets. 0-0 count. Runners at 1st and 2nd for the Tigers. Oh, it's going to be low and outside. Gets away a little bit from the catcher, but it's able to get it. Facing a 1-0 count. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. Scoreboard out in right center field is telling us that it is currently 2-2. All right, it looks like Buck is going to call time. I think that sushi from Rock and Roll is starting to get to me. Whew. Of course, I will say it is a little chilly out here tonight at UMS. Oh, and it's going to be fouled off, knocked off the dugout. All right, that'll bring us to a 1-1 count for Buck. All right, 1-1 count, 2 outs, runners at 1st and 2nd for the Tigers. You can hear a little bit of chatter there out from the Tiger dugout. Morris with the pitch, and it's going to be down and low.
Good job, good block.
So that brings the count to 2-1 for the Tigers. Should be for Buck. Oh, and it's going to be just hitting a little bit foul. That'll bring us to 2-2. However, not really sure what exactly is going on. We got runners advancing to 2nd and 3rd.
Maybe you'll understand what you're saying.
What's it, a balk? All right, and it looks like the pitcher, Norris, is going to be called for a balk. So the foul ball will not count. We'll go to 2-1 still, and runners will advance to 2nd and 3rd. So currently have Brunson and Seals at 2nd and 3rd for the Tigers. You got 2-1 count, the umpire says. Ooh, and looks like we're going to step out. Goes on. Still cat and mouse game here.
Come on, Sam.
And here comes pitch. Going to be down and low. Going to be bring up ball 3 for Buck. 3-1 count, 2 outs, runners at 3rd and 2nd for the Tigers. 2-2 game here in the top of the 4th inning. course, UMS had a large crowd up on the deck out in left field, but I'm assuming now that they've left since they've realized it is a little chilly outside. Comes the pitch. Oh, and it's going to be out. The bases are loaded for the Tigers. That'll bring up our first baseman, Bryce Epperson. Bases loaded, 2 outs. To see what it is that the Tigers can manage to do with it. Now we struggled a little bit with that at home on Wednesday night against the Vikings from MGM. We got pitch. Oh, and it's going to be a call, first ball called strike. All right, looks like Norris has gotten on top of the count this time. As Epperson awaits pitch 2. 2 outs. Bases loaded for the Tigers. Oh, and it's going to be hit high. Looks like it's going to be put out of play. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh. Might have to get me a water, hot chocolate in a little bit. Luckily, I'm stationed right up here in front of the concession stand. Got a 0-2 count for Epperson. 2 outs, bases loaded here on the top of the 4th. Score 2-2 for the Tigers. Oh, and it's going to be hit foul right off the third baseline. So just do a 2-2 count once again. Excuse me, 0-2 count once again. Bases loaded. So as Morris is staring them down. Oh, and Epperson is going to call a timeout. Or at least a time. Ask for it a little bit. I'd do a little readjusting there. To account Epperson with the bat showing. Now up. Oh, and it's going to be a hit deep to center. But it looks like it's going to be caught in center field by the Bulldogs, who loses his hat in the process. I thought it might have been the ball. Got a little happy. So the Tigers, once again, are going to leave the bases loaded. Leave 3 men on base as we head into the bottom of the 4th inning here at Radcliffe Field on the campus of UMS-Wright. Remember that being said, going to take a break. This is Trip Wilson on the Tiger Sports Network. and welcome back. Or at least those that have been joining. Didn't forget about you. Just had to run to next door to set stand, get a little bit of water, hot chocolate from the nice people here over in the building behind me. Since then, UMS got a runner on first and third on the corners, 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. At the plate for the Bulldogs, number 5. I do not have that number. Excuse me, number 1, Pearson Eitner. Ooh, gonna be hit straight down to third baseline, but a little bit foul. Gonna bring us to an 0-1 count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. All right, of course, hopefully tomorrow I will remember to wear some better pants, as it is a little chilly. So that brings us to a 1-1 count. Also, if you are interested in sponsoring the Tiger Sports Network, please contact us up at the school. Tiger Sports Network at gmail.com. That is the Tiger Sports Network at gmail.com. Shoot us an email. We will work on getting your company's logo right over there where it says your ad here in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Following the conference up at the mound. Looks like we're back here in action. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be ball 2 for Eitner.
Bring us on right here.
As Odom brings pitch. Oh, and it's going to be hit foul once again down the third baseline. Brings us to a 2-2 count with 2 outs here. Going to be bringing it again. It's going to be hit in the gap. Going to bring in a run for the Bulldogs as Eitner is able to drive in a runner for UMS that brings our score to 3-1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning against the number 1 5A team in the state, UMS Bulldogs. Pitch a little bit low. Now batting for the Bulldogs, we have number 19, Cam Snipes, excuse me. So it's going to go down and a little low. 2-0 count. Oh, strike 1. Caught him swinging. Odom pitching tonight for the Tigers. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Runners at first and second for the Bulldogs. Oh, it's going to be foul ball hit down the third baseline. So that gives us a 2-2 count with 2 outs. For Eitner. Oh, and a little bit of a foul ball hit there. All right, 2-2 count for Eitner. Oh, he's going to hit it right back to Epperson, right up to Odom, who's going to toss it right on over to Epperson. That brings us 2, 3 outs. Your score at the going into the top of the 4th inning.
For the Bulldogs, 1 run on 3 hits.
Whoop.
After 4 innings of play, UMS-Wright 3, Baldwin County 1. Due up for the Tigers. Odom, Murphy, and Breyer.
All right, as Odom is up for the Tigers here in the top of the 5th inning. Once again, tomorrow JV baseball is going to be participating in the Gulf Shores tournament. Monday, be sure to join us at 9 o'clock for the National Honor Society's induction ceremony for both the 2020 and 2021 classes of the National Honor Society. And then that night, you'll have girls varsity soccer, and as well as the boys varsity soccer will be taking on St. Paul's on the road over in Mobile, as well as the varsity baseball team taking on Saraland, also on the road. With softball team, this coming up Tuesday, will be traveling down to Gulf Shores. And starting this weekend as well, the JV soccer programs are currently at the Buccaneer Bash in Fairhope. All right. So up now to the plate is going to be number 5, our pitcher, Canyon Odom. Ooh, and hot chocolate they got. It's pretty good. Not as hot as it was when I got it though, but I do feel like it is helping clear this cough I got going on. All right. Norris getting ready to bring the pitch. Oh, and it looks like he has caught Odom swinging. Looks like it might have been a change-up. A little high. All right, and here we go. Norris with the pitch. Oh, it's going to be fouled. Odom, who gets a piece of it, knocks it foul. Brings us to a 0-2 count. Here's no outs in the top of the 5th inning. All right. 0-2 count. Odom going to call a little bit of time, regather his thoughts as we get ready to continue the inning. And the pitch. Oh, it's going to be hit down towards the 3rd baseline. Odom's going to try to beat him. Oh, and it's going to be thrown off the bag a little bit as Odom is able to reach first base safely. Now with no outs. Runner on first. That brings up 3rd baseman Trevor Murphy. So again, I'd like to apologize for the delay in camera angles. Got a one-man show going on here tonight as we try to bring back the Tighter Sports Network, which has been a little inactive here the last few years.
Hey, turn two.
All right. Murphy awaits the pitch. Going to be hit right above our heads. Then it goes foul right behind us. It's an 0-1 count. Right. 0-1 count for Murphy. Whew. Oh, he's going to try to pick off Odom at first. Unsafe on the attempt. So unable on the attempt as Odom is able to get back. Continues his lead once again. Norris checks the runner. sends it down, and it's going to catch the edge of the plate. It's going to be a 0-2 count for Murphy. No outs, runner on first for the Tigers. Norris with the pitch. Oh, it's going to be hit right down the third baseline. Going to get there. Is he going to be safe? Oh, yes. There we go. There we go. What looked like a line drive down the third baseline is going to be dropped by the third baseman, Trey Singleton for the Bulldogs. The attempt a little wild, which brings runners at, which moves Odom and Murphy in. On first and moves Odom to second, and Murphy able to reach first base. Brings up Chance Briers, our designated hitter. Oh, and that brings up a bunt. So he's going to advance the runners. He will be out at first. However, Odom and Murphy are able to advance on the play, which will bring up, while one out, we'll bring up our catcher, Josh Minshew. Runners at second and third. One out. Top of the fifth. Oh, and it's going to be hit. Is he going to catch? Oh, it's going to drop. That's going to bring Odom home. There we go. That adds a run for the Tigers as Murphy's able to get on to third base, and Odom able to make his way home and add a run. 2 for the Tigers. Got to bring our score in the top of the fifth inning. Tigers 2. UMS 3. Not sure exactly what's going on. Got a little pause in the game.
Right fielder number 1, Blake Perkins.
There we go. And that'll bring Perkins up to the plate. That was Minshew who got the hit. Minshew's going to be at first. Brings up right fielder, Blade Perkins. Shows butt. He's going to drive it down the first baseline. Is he going to make it? Oh, and he's going to be tagged out. However, Murphy is able to make his way home, which will tie up the game here in the top of the fifth with 2 outs. Your score, 3-3. Tigers bring up a tie against the number 1 team in 5A, UMS-Wright Bulldogs. That'll bring up our center fielder, Justin Brunson. Top of the batting order once again for the Tigers. Here, 2 outs. Score 3-3 in the top of the fifth. Norris with the pitch. Oh, it's going to be a little outside. As Minshew is over on second base for the Tigers. Perkins up to bat. Facing a 1-0 count. 2 outs here in the top of the fifth inning. Oh, he's going to try. However, Minshew's able to make his way back to second safely, standing up as Norris attempts to pick him off at second. Ooh, right bunt attempt down third base line. It's going to go foul. Coach Hunter's going to pick it up, toss it over into the dugout. Brings us to a 1-1 count, 2 outs here in the top of the fifth inning. Minshew with the lead. Brunson to bat. Looks like Norris is going to bring the pitch. Checks the runner once again. Oh, it's going to be in the dirt. Going to get past them, but it looks like Minshew is going to hold at second. Doesn't look like he was expecting that to be missed, as he just slowly makes his way walking back to second. He's a 2-1 count for Brunson. Going to be a little high. Ball 3. All right.
Hey, let's run hit the ball.
Minshew gets a little bit of lead over at second. Brunson facing a 3-1 count. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Pitch. It's going to be hit down to first baseline. First baseman for the UMS able to grab it, pick it up easily. That'll close out the top of the inning. 2 runs scored here in the top of the 5th for the Tigers, tying up the score 3-3. This is Trip Wilson on the Tiger Sports Network. All right, welcome back.
Leading off for the Bulldogs, the DH-15, Maddox Bruns.
Going to be leading up for the Bulldogs, number 15, Maddox Bruns, their designated hitter. It's going to be ball 1. Going to be strike 1, 1-1 count for Bruns for the Bulldogs. Going to be strike 2, call.
Hey, let's go 1-5.
Ooh, strike 3, caught him looking. Excuse me, got him swinging.
Right fielder number 4, Seth Barnett.
Once again, if you're interested in sponsoring our team, or excuse me, our broadcast, going to be hit back. Be sure to email tigersportsnetwork@gmail.com, and we'll be able to make sure that we get your logo down over in the bottom left-hand corner of our broadcast of our near 1,000 subscribers to our YouTube channel. Going to hit down to the to the shortstop. Going to be thrown on the first. Did he keep his foot on the bag? It doesn't look like he was able to, as Farney for the Bulldogs is going to be called safe. No, excuse me, he was called out.
Third baseman.
Never saw a signal from the hop, so I was a little confused there. Huh? Yeah. It kind of looked like it, but you know, I even said it on broadcast. But all right, so was called out. Oh, it's going to be hit deep down to right in right field over Perkins' head. Who's going to throw it in, and that'll bring Singleton for the Bulldogs over to second base. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth inning, on a cold, chilly night here on the campus of UMS-Wright. All right, not sure exactly what's going on. Got a little bit of break in action. That being said, as a reminder, be sure to catch our National Honor Society induction ceremony streamed live here on the Tiger Sports Network on Monday at 9 a.m. or anytime on demand on the YouTube channel. Not sure exactly what is going on here. So it looks like we're just going to have a little pitch and catch. So, as I said, once again, be sure to check our virtual National Honor Society induction ceremony, which will be held on Monday at 9 a.m. Brings us back to our action. Oh, it's going to be hit right up the center, right to second baseman, who Seals is going to mishandle the ball. And with Jordan of the Bulldogs able to reach first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth inning.
Now batting, catcher number 2, Jay Lawrence.
Which will bring Lawrence for the Bulldogs up to bat. Ooh, looks like caught him looking. To bring it to strike one. Ooh, little outside. Gonna bring it to 1-1. Odom still pitching for the Tigers. Going to be low and outside. Ball 2.
Now you're ready, Jay. Now you're ready. Okay. Bring us around right here. Bring us around. Put us ahead, too.
Ooh, got him swinging. That'll bring us 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Ooh, gonna be go, and the runner goes. Oh, and he's gonna be called safe at the plate. That'll give runner at second, give the Bulldogs another run. That'll bring your score to 4-3.
Let's go, Jay. Keep us alive right here. Come on. Let's don't quit right here. Let's don't quit. Come on, Jay.
All right, that'll bring you up number 2 for the Bulldogs. Jay Lawrence still at the bat, full count. Oh, and he's going to hit it foul down the third baseline. Right. Odom with the pitch. Oh, and he's going to get him swinging. That will bring an end to the fifth inning. Your score, Tigers 3, UMS-Wright 4.
double and a run. So we even now.
Looks like a new pitcher for the Bulldogs, number 6, Will Jordan. God, why is it so chilly out here tonight? I've got to remember to wear warmer clothes. All right, that'll bring up number 23 to bat, Brady Seals.
23, Brady Seals.
Ooh, Brady who fouls it right back in my direction. It was an 0-1 count here in the top of the 6th inning. No outs. Your score 3-4 in favor of the UMS Bulldogs. Ooh, then down and low. Ball 1. Ooh, it's going to be hit down deep to center field. So it's going to get past center fielder. Seals going to try for 2. No, he's going to try for 3. He's going to try for 3. Oh, and he's there. No, he's out. He is thrown out at third. It was a good effort, just a little short, unfortunately. Gutsy call there by coach. That'll bring us 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning with shortstop Reese Buck up to bat for the Tigers. Oh, ball's going to get past the catcher. Ooh, going to be hit down to the shortstop. Thrown over to first. And he's going to be called out. That'll bring us 2 outs for up to bat number 13, Bryce Epperson, our first baseman.
Shortstop, number 11, Reese Buck.
No, that is Epperson. A little bit of a mishap there on the PA announcer, announcing the wrong guy's name, but hey, it's all right. Mistakes happen. Oh, down and low. Epperson is swinging the ball in the dirt. 2 outs, 1 strike here on the top of the 6th for the Tigers. And a pitch. Going to be, outside. Ball 1. Pitch going to be ball 2. Ball 2 called by the umpire. Brings to a 2-1 count. 2 outs, no one on base for the Tigers. Going to be outside. Ball 3. Epperson, 3-1 count, 2 outs. Oh, going to be ball 4 as Epperson makes his way down to first base. That'll bring up number 5, our pitcher, Canyon Odom.
Now batting the pitcher, number 5, Canyon Odom.
All right, and let's see what goes on. Oh, it's like Odom is going to call for a little bit of time, regroup himself, clear his mind up a little bit. Jordan is going to attempt to pick off Odom at first. Epperson at first. Unable in the attempt. As Epperson is able to get back. Comes the pitch from Jordan. Going to be inside, but going to be called a strike. Must have clipped the edge of the plate there. Or at least from my view. I am sitting off a little bit to the right of the plate. Going to try once again as Epperson is able to make his way back to first safely. Ooh, foul ball. Going to bring us to a 0-2 count, 2 outs. Man on first for the Tigers. Here in the top of the 6th. And I may be calling this name from the rest of the car because it is getting chilly out here at Radcliffe Field on the campus of UMS. Oh, so he hit down to the shortstop who's going to make the toss over to second. Going to get Emerson out. That's going to bring us to the bottom of the 6th inning. Your score, Tigers 3, UMS 4. So we have a new pitcher for the Tigers, number 27, who's unfortunately the number I do not have.
Left fielder, number 9, Logan Norris.
And the pitch. Going to be laid down for a bunt, but it's going to go just a little bit foul. It's like their left fielder, Norris, for the Bulldogs. Going to have to come right on back to the plate. Is there a new pitcher whose name, unfortunately, I do not have at the moment. Apparently goes by the name JW. I know he played football for us at for the Tigers as well. Comes the pitch. Oh, it's going to be hit to the third baseman. Murphy is able to get the ball over as to draw the first out of the inning. All right, so J.W. Jackson is now pitching for the Tigers as we enter the bottom of the 6th inning. Ball hits shortstop, he's going to throw it over to first, and he's going to be able to get the runner out. So that'll bring us 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Your score, Tigers 3, the number 1 5A team, UMS-Wright 4.
Shortstop, number 1, Pearson Eichner.
That'll bring up number 1, Eichner for the Bulldogs. So he's going to hit it down to second base. Steele's able to throw the ball. However, it's going to get out. Going to be a little bit of a wild throw. Looks like it's going to be put out of play, and Eichner's going to be able to advance to second base. That'll bring up number 19, Cam Snipes. Now, since it is an error, that will not go down as a hit against Jackson,
First baseman,
who entered in the
Cam
game to
Snipes.
pitch this inning. Of course, knowing me, I probably just jinxed them, as I don't really know much about superstitions. All right, so that'll bring up number 19, Cam Snipes for the Bulldogs. He's going to hit it right on back to Seals, who's going to make the throw the first, and he's going to get him out. That'll bring us to the top of the 7th inning. Your score, 4-3 in favor of the Bulldogs. That's not what I wanted.
After 6 full innings, Bulldogs 4, Tigers 3. Go for the Tigers. Top of the 7th. Murphy, Briars, and Minshew.
And it looks like little Jimmy Buffett is going to be playing here. Margaritaville. No, this is Cheeseburger in Paradise. What am I talking about? Once again, be sure to join us tomorrow, once again on the Tider Sports Network, as the Tigers will be traveling over to West Mobile to take on the Satsuma Gators and the Baker Hornets over at Baker High School for a doubleheader. Get those times to you shortly. I believe they'll be at 12 and 2. All right, that'll bring us Tigers' last chance to gain a win here against the number 1 team in 5A, UMS Bulldogs. That'll bring up number 10, Trevor Murphy, to the plate. Gonna hit it deep down to right field. Right fielder's underneath it. It's gonna mean to get the catch. That'll bring up 1 out for the Tigers. Brings up next for the Tigers, number 15, Chance Briars, designated hitter.
DH 15, Chance Briars.
1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. 3-4 in favor of the UMS-Wright Bulldogs. Ooh, going to be catch the plate on the outside. Strike 1. Pitch once again. Ooh, going to be down and low. Strike 2. All right, means 0-2 count, 1 out for the Tigers.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's going to be hit to the second baseman. Take a hop, and it's going to get there. 2 outs for the Tigers. That'll bring up number 14, Josh Minshew, catcher for the Tigers.
Catcher number 14, Joshua Minshew.
2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning.
Looking good.
Pitch going to be down and low. Going to be ball 1. Pitch going to be hit. Short little hopper. Is he going to make it? Is he going to get there?
Yeah!
No. That is going to be the ball game.
Final score.
Your final score,
3.
UMS 4. Your Baldwin County Tigers 3. Once again, guys, that is bring us to the end of the broadcast. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. Be sure to catch us again in action tomorrow in a doubleheader at Baker High School. As well as be sure to catch our virtual National Honor Society induction ceremony at 9 o'clock on Monday morning. Once again, this is Trip Wilson signing off for the Baldwin County Tigers Sports Network.